Well, at least we came home on a beautiful evening.
One night only.
So what Alex was just saying is one night only. Where you're so cute. Basically, we came back today to have to leave tomorrow. I still need to knock out a bunch of things in the little trailer.
That is your own doing.
What do you mean?
I feel like...
First off, we weren't supposed to go to Rondo this week until like 4 weeks ago.
So you had 4 weeks to get it all done?
But then our channel got hacked. And then, you know what I mean? It's like the amount of things that happened, it made it to where, thank you so much, baby.
All I need to have in there is a bed.
Yeah, we're going to have what we need.
I just need a bed. And that's it. Like all these other projects that you put, he's like, I want to put in an electrical outlet. I'm like, why?
So we could have air conditioning.
We could be plugged in.
Yeah, she doesn't know how our system works. That's the thing.
Anyways, I don't care. I'll live the whole weekend without air conditioning. It's 2 days.
That's fair.
It's 2 days.
That's fair.
Especially if it's not already done.
We could also like turn on the AC just to get it cooled off in there and then shut it off and it'll be fine.
Go to your room.
So, yeah, basically, long story short, since we changed out our battery system, we have 2 batteries in there that need to be charged independently. And the only way I could charge them right now is with a 120 volt charge controller. And that has to get plugged into an outlet unless I purchase something else to make that happen. And I'm not doing that. I'm not buying anything else. I'm not doing any of that. So I guess technically what I could potentially do is take an MPPT controller and put wires from the DC distributor to an MPPT controller and then bring that to the lithium bank and charge it that way. So I could technically do that. And I do have another MPPT controller. So that's something I could technically do. Am I going to do it? Probably not. But facts is that we have a lot going on and not enough time to do it all. So tonight, before I get back in the hideout right here, our big trailer that we live in, I am going to go into Betty and finish cleaning up, get ourselves situated, and make it to where tomorrow I could come in, just knock the couple of things out that I got to do, and get the show on the road. Whew. And somehow I feel like I've come down with like a tiny bit of a cold, maybe. Maybe it's just allergies. I don't know. But 2 days ago, didn't feel the best. Today I feel a lot better. And I do have like a congesting kind of nasally sound, I feel like. I don't know if it's coming through on the camera that way. But that's how I feel. By the way, for the people who are asking about Jenny or saying, put Jenny away, this is where she goes, or underneath the hideout, typically. But she doesn't fit under the hideout anymore because it's like sank down a little bit, you know? So that's where Jenny lives. We do take care of her, I promise. I promise. But she's easily we could take her out. The other day, what I realized when Betty's back here, we could take Jenny, we could set her up over there, charging the hideout, and then we could run a 120 cord here and have another battery charger that I have that does about 75 amps if I wanted to at a time. And I can have that charge the battery bank in there. So I could technically use the power from Betty, run it over there, and charge the hideout on those days where it's really hot and we need a lot more sun. And so that's been really cool to be able to utilize that aspect. Now, I'll show you what it looks like in here. Right now we got a couple fans running. Honestly, I love how it feels in here right now. It's like getting cool outside. Let me turn on some lights. It's getting cool outside right now. And so it being kind of cool outside, it makes this space feel so nice because it's like not cold but not warm in here. We are at 99% battery here. This is going to have to make its way over there. So the goal is to clean up this, The shower pan looks pretty good. Not going to be able to finish that until after we get back. The problem is we're not going to be back basically till like, I don't know, it feels like first week of August at this point because we have other plans that are happening that Alex has already set up for us. Alex has like set up plans on plans on plans, and which is all good. I'm happy to go do those things. Just don't expect me to get everything done. That's all. That's all I'm getting at. Oh man, the life we live. Honestly, love it. Super excited, super happy about everything that's going on. Like, life has been good. Post hack, you know. But I'm gonna have to put this in here. So that board's gonna go there. This board is going to go here. Wow, these are nice and sanded. They feel so good. And the reason why I need to make a little post there, I mean, it will survive, but like this is, if I sit on this, it's not going to be that strong. So I need to put a beam right there to create some structure, but then this will still be able to open, no problem. And what we did is we got 2 cushions made from the original cushion, and these, one will live there. The other one will live here. Still nice and tight. Our seamstress is amazing. So now that's how this setup looks. Now we could remove this really easily and be able to get to that fridge, where before moving that whole cushion was honestly a nightmare. So another thing down. Another thing I want to do is I want to throw this back up there. So that's done. Gives us a... I want to turn this fan off. It's making some noise. I need to clean that up. So yeah, long story short, we have a fair amount of things we still got to do. That's okay. I still have to put our gray tank back on too, because I took that out when I was pouring the epoxy. So another thing that has to be done. And yeah, I mean, fact of the matter is, I probably should have had this done. With the amount of time that was there. Problem is, it's not the only thing I'm doing. I'm doing 900 other things at the same time, and projects on the hideout as well, which is the space that we're actually living in. So it like needs the projects done more than this does. And, you know, simple things like having to dump out the gray water tank, I mean the black water and gray water tank on the hideout just makes my life that much more busy. And so it's like, this is the reason why you pay for a campground or a seasonal space if you want to live in a trailer, or you pay for, like, you know, to live in a trailer park and not technically off-grid. That's why most people don't do what we're doing. It's not for the faint of heart, because it takes a fair amount more of your time than it would if you just lived at a campground. Now, there's a lot more expenses that come to the campground, but, you know, it's worth it if you want more of your time back. And that's the conclusion I'm coming to right now, is that it's that much easier and that much more potentially fun for you if you're not the type of person that likes busy work. This ain't for you. But if you're the type of person that wants to save some money and also doesn't mind the busy work, this is the life for you. I'll tell you right now, there's plenty to do. Plenty to get done. And so, like, for the people that are new here, what Alex and I have been doing for the last 7 years of our lives is we've been making YouTube videos on our main channel, which is called F&A Life. And I started this channel as like a secondary channel for some fun, a commitment, get the channel monetized, and also commit to doing like a daily vlog. I thought it would be fun to try something different. And I haven't missed a day. I think we're on day 127 at this point. Still tonight, one of the other things I got to do is get all the footage off of this camera, move it over to a computer, get everything uploaded. I don't have the water on. Get everything uploaded and go from there. Oh, I'm not going to run that. I don't have a pipe right here because I took out the gray water tank. So I took out the drainage pipe. That's nice and clean though. Much cleaner than it was before. So yeah, back to what I was saying. Alex and I have been making YouTube videos for a living for the last 7 years. And I started this channel to create a little bit of charity and also something different, something fun. It can morph into anything. It's just more of a daily life thing right now. But the channel can morph into quite literally anything. It might become a build channel. It might become, like a auto car fixing thing. Who knows? I don't think it's going to become any of those. It might become a house flipping thing or a van flipping channel. Who knows? But that's the cool thing about YouTube and making videos for yourself is your life could be forever changing. You don't have to stick to the status quo of, whatever it is that other people want you to do or, working for somebody else that your day seems to be the same every day. And there's nothing wrong with that because I used to do that and I made great money doing it, doing air conditioning refrigeration for a living in New York City. I had a great time doing it. Just got to a point where I was kind of just like, do I want to do this for the rest of my life? Watching my coworkers dedicate their life and time to this company, which is great because they made good money, but they lost time with their family. And one of the things that they always told me that they regretted was not spending more time with their family. And they set their kids up and life up for the future and everybody's all good, but now maybe their relationship is a little bit broken because kids sometimes don't understand what you went through as a parent until they become a parent. They don't understand what they worked for you to be able to go to summer camp and play soccer and sports, whatever, or do dance school. That shit's crazy expensive, so kids don't really understand that until after they've become a parent. A lot of the time, some kids just get it, depending on parents and whatnot. Everly might get it one day, but I think that one day she'll look back and she'll be like, man, I had some awesome parents that were able to spend their time with me. And the first 0 to 5, those years are so important and so crucial to you are their world, right? And so 0 to 5, you're their world. 5 to 10, say, you're still a lot of their world, but they're starting to go to school, they're getting friends, they're starting to do sleepovers and blah, blah, blah. And you become less of their world. You become somebody who they kind of bounce things off of. You're still they're relying on you for a lot of things. And then they become teenagers. And when they become teenagers, you basically become secondary to their social life. And you become their chauffeur. You become their personal chef. You become all these things. And, you get way less time with them. So in those years, that's an opportunity for you to like get on the horse and work really hard. And to spend your time working when they're, say, at school or whatever. That's what I think personally. So I think that being able to do these YouTube videos has given us an opportunity to really like be there with Everly as much as possible in these like crucial years where we are her everything. And I'm so thankful for that. So I want to thank you guys for watching these videos, watching the main channel, going to F&A Life and hanging out and watching the videos and sharing them with other people. It means the absolute world to us. And then, you know, it also allows me to do stuff like this where I'm able to make content where I'm able to then create a charity. Like right now we are giving back to a charity for dementia. And with you guys, with the power of you, we're going to raise $1,000 together. I put in the first 100. There's already been some other donations. I haven't had the opportunity to like go and look at the GoFundMe and see how many donations have happened, but I bet it's probably already over $200. You guys are amazing. And I know what this community does for people that are in need, or if you've been through something, you want to see it change, you want to see life change around that thing. We make it happen here, you know? You make it happen. So thank you. I had a couple comments that were like, man, Frankie, you're incredible, man. Like, no matter what it is, no matter what the struggle, no matter, you know, the situation, you always just keep moving forward. You keep going. You keep getting stuff done. And I want to say thank you for noticing that, because I don't even notice that sometimes. And one of the ways that I grew up was really being understanding of like life in a way. And like, because my dad went through a lot of illness and a lot of things, and there was a lot of stuff in life that happened that I had to deal with at a young age. And like, even just giving advice at a young age, like, you know, to people that I didn't think I would be giving advice to, is something that I was always kind of able to do. And I'm so thankful for it today, because I look back on it and was like, man, I was kind of wiser than I expected to be at that age, or I was wiser than I was expected to be at that age. Because I always had this power and this ability to always perceive and find the positives in things instead of dwelling on the negatives. And so even though it was hardship and stuff in life, I always found like the things that made all that stuff worth it, or like okay. And once again, I'll go back to like thanking my mom for that, because my mom is the reason why, that she always had like this ability to have positivity. And I took a fair amount of that. Like, I was blessed to have that version of my parents instilled into me. And yeah, I mean, we were blessed enough to have food on the table. And we were blessed enough to have a lot of love in the family, or around the family. And so these are all the things that I think about pretty constantly, and like something that like I know that was so impactful on my life that I hope I could give that to Everly, you know, that love, that compassion, that, you know, without some of the other things that kind of controlled and stopped us from becoming, you know, a family that was well off, say, or a family that was not struggling anymore. It took a really long time for my mom and dad to not struggle anymore. And so, yeah, I guess I don't want Everly to have to necessarily go through that struggle, but I also know that like pressure creates diamonds, right? And so it's like you want them to have enough pressure to like, and you can like help and coach them through it, type of thing. But also at the same time, like let them mold themselves. But you like, I don't know, it's so weird to try to conceptualize this for me at least. And like all I'm always continuously going to do is like try to be a great dad, try to help her in the world, try to help her be a kind soul, try to help her, talk to other people. The one thing I've been trying to do, I think she's a little too young for it, is I've been trying to get her to notice when a friend or a parent or a cousin or somebody is feeling a certain type of way, and noticing what that feeling is, and then working on like, okay, what can we do to help them? Or why do you think they're so happy? Or, like get her to kind of conceptualize that and like start to like really grow that ability to understand people and adapt throughout time, So yeah, I'm going to get back in there, get back to work cleaning. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Go check out F&A Life if you're new here. Subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to that channel. Come hang out with us. We're just real people doing real life shit. And we want to invite you to come along with us. We'll see you tomorrow.